I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Hey everyone, Nisi here. My TXT guys just dropped Starkiss, their third Japanese studio album, and it came with an MV for Can't Stop. As their newest title, it's another dreamy, nostalgic gift of sound that TXT conveys so well. The embodiment of Anemoia they've truly become for me. And for once, you might be thinking, kudos to me for attempting a more timely essay on one of my Ults releases, but that would mean I was getting more efficient at this, and that would be hilarious. So absolutely not. While everyone's jamming to the new release, I'm still stuck on something else. These enrapturing solos from the last album, the Star Chapter, Together. I procrastinated on writing about these for ages, and honestly, each progressively personal present from the smaller segments of our crew has just piqued my MOA adoration. We got a back-to-back set of stellar unit songs from Minisode 2, Thursday's Child, and Minisode 3, Tomorrow. And these, graduating solos, deserve all the love I can shower on them. So yes, after months of procrastination, I'm finally diving into two that have me continually returning and falling ever more in love. Taehyun's Bird of Night, a song that speaks to those late night anxieties, and Beomgyu's Take My Half, a journey of personal internal growth. Now, what better place to start than in the dead of night, where our thoughts tend to take flight as we explore Taehyun's Bird of Night. Bird of Night doesn't hit you with the wall of sound, it invites you into a space. It's an auditory landscape painted with hues of sleepless nights, where the clock's ticking becomes a metronome for racing thoughts, and the city's hum amplifies the feeling of isolation. The song's foundation is built on a C major key, a choice that, on the surface, might seem bright and optimistic. However, in the context of the song's themes, it serves as a poignant contrast, like a single ray of moonlight piercing through the darkness. The tempo is unhurried, almost meditative, creating a sense of space that allows us as listeners to fully immerse ourselves in the song's emotional depth. The song is a blend of R&B and pop, with R&B taking the lead and pop trailing behind, creating a sound that's both smooth and accessible. It's an oral embrace that feels both familiar and deeply personal. Bird of Night's power lies in its ability to articulate the anxieties that often swirl within us during those quiet hours. The opening lyrical images, clock ticking, city noise swelling, shoulders weighed down by choices piling up, pin the song to that wired 2 a.m. window where overthink won't let you sleep. The question, what does it mean to become an adult, is the thesis of the anxiety. Life is blurry, stakes feel heavy, and you're alone with it. The Bird of Night metaphor is where the song truly takes flight. Taking a private night flight reframes insomnia from passive suffering into an active, intentional glide. If you have to be awake, fly with it. In that sense, Taehyun claims agency without pretending the worries vanish, with lyrics that don't shy away from the darkness. Instead, they find a strange comfort in its presence. The contrast between darkness and starlight, where the darker the night, the brighter it shines, becomes a coping mechanism. The deeper the dark, the more meaningful the light. This mirrors a broader pop lyric tradition of finding constellations in hard times. Starlight as a constant, an anchor, a reminder that you're not alone, even at a distance. The idea that the reason I stay awake is to move towards the stars is the exact emotional flip you get in songs that treat night as a canvas for courage. The act of letting go, of naming the fog, is like a breath release. We should let it go, lands like a gentle sigh. The song names uncertain feelings and then gently loosens their grip. That naming, then releasing arc is a classic way to metabolize anxiety into resilience. The song also finds solace in solidarity, again, even at a distance. I think of you who must be staring at the same star in the dark, folds empathy into insomnia. Taehyun's hope isn't only individual, it's communal, a constellation made of separate nights, shared sky. That's the same emotional geometry where scattered lights can become one pattern, one blanket, one comfort. The refrain, with its repeating glow, acts as a mantra, a sonic candle in the darkness. Mantras don't fix the night, they steady you through it. The production of Bird of Night is like a lullaby for a restless mind. Its sound palette, with the soft piano intro, simple rhythm, and gentle synths, places the song in that fairy tale R&B pocket, glossy but intimate. The synth pads are doing a lot of emotional lifting here. Those warm, shimmering textures are a time-tested way to make nighttime feel less threatening, more neon-hushed, more held. The absence of instruments like acoustic and electric guitars, strings, and heavy drums contributes to the song's intimate and introspective feel. Its unhurried tempo and the spaciousness of the arrangement give the lyric room to digest the worry and then exhale it. It's the same logic that makes mid-tempo tracks feel like a walk instead of a sprint. Space calms the nervous system and then lets hope bloom without impediment, without melodrama. Taehyun's vocal intent is key, and his delivery here leans empathetic over showy. Small dynamics, careful breath work, and the kind of phrasing that sounds like someone is talking you down at 3 a.m. That choice, prioritizing comfort and connection, uses restraint to make hope feel earned and not imposed. The song mood is this complex blend of sexy, romantic, uplifting and happy, and finally chill. And that combination creates a sense of intimacy and vulnerability, while also offering a glimmer of hope and optimism. The music video for Bird of Night takes these themes and makes them visible. The solitary frame, with Taehyun alone at night while the city sleeps, makes the isolation tangible. It's not just a story, it's the feeling that anxiety isolates even in a crowd. The MV's push-pull of dim rooms, stray glows, and nighttime city color grades visually maps the lyrics' emotional oscillation. Darkness is the overthinking. Light is the stubborn, steady star you keep returning to. Flickering streetlights, just like my heart, become tiny flickers of steadiness amid churn. That night urban aesthetic pairs naturally with the song's synth-led textures that evoke neon, distance, and a strangely soothing melancholy. The cassette tape symbolism, if you caught those details, is particularly striking. Labeled tapes as cataloged worries, erased or unnamed tapes as fear beginning to blur out. All of that is pain transformed into something cosmic, like the way Yuju's reply turned bruises into star maps or armor. Harm here is reframed as history and strength. Bird of Night resonates because it doesn't deny the panic. It normalizes it, names it, gives it a shape in night, clocks, streetlights, and then offers a practice. Fly anyway. Look up. Let go. That's why hope lands. There's no false dawns here. TXT's infamous star metaphor does double duty. The stars are permanence, an unwavering point, but they're also community, as in we're under the same sky. That's how the song relocates you from lone insomniac to a member of a quiet constellation. Sonically, the gentle synth piano blend creates a safe room inside the night, lush enough to cushion, clear enough to keep the thoughts audible. It's comfort without sedation, which is exactly what a still, sleepless night you can live through needs. The song's tone is cool and sophisticated, but also warm and sparkling, all while being luxurious, creating a sense of comfort and reassurance. And then the movement is groovy, steady, flowing, and pulsing, creating a sense of rhythm that's both calming and engaging. In the end, Bird of Night is a testament to the power of music that connects us, of music that validates our struggles, and music that offers a glimmer of hope in the darkest of nights. Now, what if I told you there was a way to transform this unease we've been talking about into something beautiful, a journey of growth and sharing? Well, that's exactly what we're about to get into in Beomgyu's Take My Half. Take My Half charts an internal growth arc, moving from a youthful, self-protective wish to a mature, empathetic promise. I'll make room for you, even in the smallest things. Resonantly, it's like wrapping yourself in a warm blanket while gazing at the horizon. The song leans on a sonic palette of warmth and yearning, carried by a voice that holds both strength and a delicate softness. It's grounded in D-flat major, a key that shimmers with introspection and hints at a hopeful dawn. The music video mirrors this intimacy prioritizing vulnerability through close-ups that feel like whispered confessions, and a neutral color palette that allows the theme of transformation to truly blossom. The song doesn't adhere to just one genre. It's a carefully blended cocktail with a generous pour of pop and a splash of R&B smoothness and a grounding of rock grit, creating a soundscape that's both familiar and uniquely textured. Emotionally, Take My Half is a layered exploration of personal evolution, strength found in vulnerability, and the quiet power of healing through selflessness. Beomgyu's narrative hints at a journey from the shadows of past immaturity towards the light of self-knowledge, the kind that empowers you to create space for others without diminishing yourself. It's a lyrical confrontation with past selfishness, like shedding an old skin, and a transformation from a sense of barren emptiness to a commitment to sharing, a promise whispered from the heart. This transformation is underscored by the song's mood, which is like a comforting hand on your shoulder, offering uplifting hope, warm reflection, and quiet inspiration. The emotional core of Take My Half is its courageous vulnerability. Beomgyu's vocals and the lyrics intertwine, showcasing both resilience and tenderness, making the promise of sharing feel authentic, not idealistic. The song is about embracing your flaws, your scars, and offering them as a testament to your journey. It suggests that true connection blossoms from a willingness to reveal our authentic self. It's not just about selfless giving, it's about the magic of turning emptiness into abundance. The song suggests that acts of generosity can become a pathway to healing old wounds and cultivating self-love. By focusing on others, Beomgyu finds ways to mend his own internal emptiness, letting the song exist in a delicate balance where confidence and fragility dance together, showcasing the beautiful complexity of human emotion. You can take my half. Take My Half's instrumental creates an audible tapestry of warmth, like a blending of sunlight filtering through a gentle rain. Acoustic and electronic elements intertwine, creating a soundscape that's both cozy and expansive, like a comforting embrace with the view of a distant horizon. The foundation of the instrumental is electric, but the sparse use of acoustic guitar, percussion, and piano add depth and texture. The song's pop rock soulfulness keeps the melody accessible, while the intimate delivery makes it feel like a deeply personal confession. The song moves with a steady flowing rhythm like a heartfelt letter unfolding in real time. Beomgyu's vocals are framed with raw intimacy, allowing even the smallest line to resonate with profound impact. The MV mirrors this intimacy, highlighting close-ups and subtle expressions over grand spectacle. It's about capturing the nuances of human emotion, the vulnerability that lies just beneath the surface. These visual metaphors transform pain into protection, suggesting that healing isn't about erasing the past, but about transmuting it into strength. Scars become hot air balloons soaring through the sky, mapping a journey of growth, expanding with heat, lifting up and floating amongst the clouds. The MV's rolling imagery mirrors the emotional arc of the song, creating a sense of catharsis and release, like a long-awaited exhale. Take My Half taps into a universal truth. The more you hoard, the emptier you get. The more you share, the more you have. The song and MV land that truth very gently, sonically warm, visually intimate, emotionally guarded. So when the chorus offers "Take My Half," it feels like a door opening, not a light dimming as a crack closes. The song's message of selfless love and the transformative power of sharing resonates deeply, offering a comforting and hopeful perspective on personal growth and connection. The instrumental strikes that perfect balance between being calming and engaging, making you feel both relaxed but also emotionally connected, invested, like you're in the midst of a comforting presence that understands what you're going through. Take My Half isn't just a song, it's an invitation. It's an invitation to embrace vulnerability, to heal through selflessness, and to discover the surprising abundance that comes from sharing our lives with others. It's a reminder that even in our darkest moments, there's always a light to be found, and that sometimes the greatest act of self-love is simply offering a piece of ourselves to someone else. Just take And so, from the anxieties that haunt our sleepless nights, so beautifully captured in Taehyun's Bird of Night, to the transformative power of sharing and selflessness found in Beomgyu's Take My Half, we've journeyed through two of my favorite solos from the Star Chapter Together album. Thanks for celebrating the vulnerability and honesty I think these songs offer. Whether you're flying through the night sky searching for a guiding star, or you're learning to share your half with those around you, I hope you know and remember that you're not alone. And of course, Taehyun and Beomgyu weren't the only two to bless us with their solo artistry. We also had Subin's Sunday Driver, Yeonjun's Ghost Girl, and we had Hyun and Kai's Dance With You. They're all incredible contributions to this album. So, what resonated most with you in Bird of Night and Take My Half? What were your thoughts on Subin's, Yeonjun's, and Hyuka's solos, since I can't dissect them all? Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this. Please share with a friend. And share your thoughts and feelings with me in the comments below. I thank you for taking the time to explore both of these incredible songs with me. My friends, until next time, keep looking up at the stars and keep sharing your half.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.